Hi, everybody. It's Justina Osowska. Welcome back to this Web3 class that we're doing. And in this class today, what we're going to be covering in particular is augmented reality, virtual reality, and the convergence in the metaverse. So let's get started. Let's get started with what is the definition of augmented reality. Augmented reality is defined as an interactive experience of a real-world environment where the objects that reside in the real world are enhanced by computer-generated perceptual information, sometimes across multiple sensory modalities, including visual and auditory. But what does that really mean? As you can see in the picture, this is someone wearing a headset that allows them to enhance what is currently in the real world. So let's say you're in a room and you're trying to learn about something. Well, information could be displayed for you. Additionally, as we say here, you have visual and auditory, so you can hear sounds of what you're trying to learn. So someone could be telling you information, or you can be hearing of, for example, what is a beach? And then you will hear the sound of a beach. So it helps the user in the learning experience. And that is why one of the use cases for augmented reality is going to be education. And the reason for that is specifically because it allows for better and enhanced use of memory. So what is another use case? Well, shopping. A lot of the time currently you can try on glasses online with augmented reality already. There's apps that exist. If you want to put a certain furniture in your home, you can take a photograph and then you can install the furniture that you're trying to put in there. And as well, it can be used in medicine because you can better train physicians on how to do the work that they're currently doing. So what about virtual reality? Well, virtual reality is defined as a computer-generated environment with senses and objects that appear to be real, making the user feel that they are immersed in their surroundings. This environment is perceived through a device known as a virtual reality headset or helmet. So really, like, what is the difference then between virtual reality and augmented reality? Well, VR and AR come down to devices they require and the experience itself. AR uses real world setting while VR is completely virtual. AR users can't control their presence in the real world, whereas in virtual reality, users are fully immersed in the system. So I hope that explains that for you well, because the next thing we're going into is augmented reality, virtual reality, and mixed reality, which can be done in the metaverse. The metaverse is defined as a collective virtual open space created by the convergence of virtual enhanced physical and digital reality. It is physically persistent and provides enhanced immersive experiences. Some think it is the fourth division of our current internet and can be thought of as an internet, in fact. Activities that take place in isolated environments like buying digital land and constructing virtual homes, participating in virtual social experience will eventually take place in the metaverse. And also you can use AI advanced capabilities that can optimize building within the metaverse. But what does that really mean for you? And especially with regards to Web3 and this class? Well, as we talked about in this class, there's digital and cryptocurrencies. So we are going into a world where we already have blockchains. These blockchains are decentralized. Some of them are centralized. However, these digital currencies will be part of the metaverse where you can actually go shopping. And then, what can be done to have augmented reality? And let's say you're going into a physical space, you can have a headset that, for example, will let you be in that augmented reality. You can go into a virtual reality where, your environment is created by what you see and it's programmed. And then a metaverse, which could be a combination of both. You can have an environment that is actually virtual, but it exists somewhere. So if you wanted to go training and you wanted to learn how to do surgery, You could be that environment that currently exists on another part of the world can be recreated for you, and then you can have objects put into that environment, um, which will give you that experience you're looking for to learn what you need to learn. And then, for example, this information that you're creating can be used by artificial intelligence to enhance what you're doing and what you can improve on. Or actually, that artificial intelligence can take what you're learning and use machine learning to improve what you're working on. What else? In the metaverse, we have things such as NFTs, which we discuss in this class, non-fungible tokens. So what if I want to buy and sell digital information? Well, I would like to have that information and know that it's going from one person to another. You're going to need the blockchain, and then you will use non-fungible tokens, which is the information of what you own on the blockchain. That will also change the online shopping experience for users. Because let's say you want to go shopping and you go and you use an augmented reality headset, and then you try on an outfit that's in the store, using a headset that helps you see it on you. But at the same time, what if they do not have your size? Well, you can actually then tap into an environment that is virtual reality. That could be, for example, in a metaverse that's specifically created for the store that you're in. And then you can actually try it on. But the other thing is, you could actually be sitting at your house, and from the convenience of your home, you can try on a piece of clothing that you would actually need to go to the store for. Also, we will see that there's a lot of avatars that will be created in the metaverse. So in the metaverse, you can actually have more options in terms of how your character is displayed. There will be the other use case of the metaverse is entertainment, events, concerts. Of course, gaming is a big aspect of it. We are currently living in an era of play and earn. So a lot of countries where during the pandemic, there was a need for making income. They allowed the Web3 space to help people make money on the internet by playing games. They were able to make tokens, which then they converted to physical cash and were able to use in the real world. So we are moving into a world of Web3 and the real world where they're being combined, because you can actually go and have assets in the real world and now take these assets using blockchain and put them into the digital world. And the next step is taking a headset and entering the virtual reality metaverse world. But as I said earlier, you can actually have mixed reality. We'll probably have mixed headsets where you're going into stores and you can find information if you're, say, looking at a product and you would like to know more about it. But at the same time, let's say you wanted a more immersive experience. Well, right then and there, maybe you can enter their warehouse. You can find out more information. This can lead to corporate social responsibility, because you will be able to see also using the blockchain where this information is coming from. That's something users can change in terms of having an experience. Ownership of digital assets. What if you start owning things in the digital world, such as NFTs and other assets? You may want to buy your own storage places for what you own in the metaverse. And right now, there's a lot of different metaverses popping up across different blockchains, and it's a race to build in these metaverses. The thing is, it takes time to learn how to build this, and there's so few people at this time who know how to do it, that a lot of people are saying there will be artificial intelligence that's coming in and helping people enhance that ability to build into the metaverse. So let's look at this again. Higher education is a big use case. Military and other types of trade can deliver more immersive learning experiences. They don't need to create their own infrastructure, as a metaverse will provide the framework. Virtual events, having gained popularity over the last 2 years, can now present more integrated offerings, especially during a time like the pandemic, which we've seen in the last 2 years. Retail can extend its reach to immersive shopping experiences that allow for more complex products. So, for example, if I want to try an outfit, and you can use artificial intelligence to see how that actually would look on you, measure your body, and combine what you are currently experiencing in the physical world with the digital world. The thing is, with augmented reality, I'm not sure how far you can go in terms of that level of integration, whereas the metaverse will be another step of integrating that part of yourself into the digital world. And social media. Social media can move into the metaverse, as we've seen the last year. You have Facebook calling themselves Meta, where users can interact through three-dimensional avatars. And that's something I was mentioning earlier, which is what are you going to look like and what are the roles that are going to exist in that space. So thank you very much for joining me on this class, and I look forward to speaking with you further as we move on in this class. Thank you. Bye-bye.